Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
With a nasty temperament. Ice, well, his watch is working as well as ours. No, there it is.
Got your attention?
Damn! What is the biggest ick?
People like wrestling.
You can suck my fucking dick!
And with that, Thursday Night Sweet Chin Music is back. You got Biggie Shack, you got D-Runk Comics, you got Papa Wheelie, and me, Beckerman. Guys, how we doing this week?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Watching any good wrestling this week, guys?
Yes, I have.
I actually liked NXT Tuesday night. I watched that. The invasion angle they're doing with TNA. I was like, hey, I remember that guy. Hey, I remember that guy.
Yeah, didn't they have the Hardys or something?
Yeah, the Hardys and the Dudleys are going at it again. And it's like, wow, what year is it?
Yeah.
But anyway, Biggie, anything for you this week? Did you watch any classic wrestling? Any
I did.
Stuff?
Oh, dude, I watched the Rumble where the Heavenly Bodies were wrestling the Guns, I think, and they had Sonny on the outside. Wow. Yeah, and
would that have been the Heavenly Bodies with Jimmy Del Rey?
Oh, dude, that's the guy. No, you know what I'm thinking of? It's actually, or isn't the Heavenly Bodies the ones with the workout assistant guys?
Oh, no, you're talking the Body Donnas.
Body Donnas. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Candido.
Yeah, Chris Cantino.
Dr. Tom.
Tom Pritchard. Yeah, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Candido, dude. Candido was freaking amazing, dude. He was like at his top while he was in that gimmick. It's a shame. You know, there's no action figures of those two.
Of Candido, there is. I own one.
Well, not the Donnas, though.
Oh, yeah. No, not the Donnas. Wait, was that Dr. Tom Pritchard or was that... Yeah, Skip and Zip, right?
Something like that, yeah. It's been so long since I've seen them. It was just, like, fun to watch. And, yeah, it was a pretty good match. I watched the whole time.
Wow, TM Nerdy's here. The Great Legend is here. What's up, guys? D, watch any wrestling this week?
Yeah, I watched Monday Night Raw, and that was kind of a but yeah.
The Dominic Mysterio match was good. I really like what they're doing with him and Rusev.
Yeah, no, that was good. I like the storyline with Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and the Kabuki Warriors, but even that segment had like its fair share of botches, which yeah, speaking of botches, I hope we can take time to talk about the Friday night SmackDown main event.
Refresh my memory. You know what? I was out that night, so I would have missed it.
That would have been Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton versus
oh god,
Nia Jax for the title.
Oh.
And Jade Cargill got split open on the stairs by Nia Jax. Like she got legit, like she got a nasty cut. And then the finish of the match was like 4 botches rolled into one. It was really bad.
Oh,
The referee fucked up. Tiffany Stratton had bad timing.
Well, she's green. She's still green. And Jade is going to be forever green. She might as well be an emerald. And Nia Jax can't do anything without hurting people. She potatoes people with that ass of hers.
And that's what WWE decided to book as their main event for Friday Night SmackDown.
Wow. Wow. So the people who paid $400 to see that in person got a real treat.
That Cargill girl, she's clumsier than hell. I think I've seen that spot you're talking about. And you kind of got to be, when you're taking it, you got to be the one to protect yourself. There's not much someone can do when they loft you in that direction. I mean, I don't think there was a few steps in there. I think she tripped. I think she tripped on her own feet and fucking smashed her face real bad.
Yeah, I think that this is an example of Nia Jax's reputation and being involved in the spot. Everyone assumed it was her. But Jade Cargill needed to guard her own face. Like, you go into the steel steps, you have to put your hand up at the right time. She didn't do that.
And for those of you that are into this, the Cubs just won, according to my wife screaming in the living room.
Go Cubs.
Yeah, go Cubs, go. Yeah, Jade looks like $1 million and wrestles like 15 cents. We kind of knew that. We knew what we were getting with her. And Nia Jax, I finally decide, like, when she wears the get up where you can't see anything but her face, you know, the complete covering get up, she reminds me, like, when I was like 19 or 20, I had this like triple sized beanbag thing. That was kind of like a couch, but it had split open, right? And about a third of the pellets had fallen out of it. And that is what she reminds me of. Just a large, unwieldy sack of depreciating beans.
That may have been the harshest thing anyone has ever said about her.
I think she's damn good. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, really? I mean, if you like her, that's fine.
Don't. No, I'm good. There's some spots where it's good to have a big style wrestler for them girls. So I think she's played an important part, but she's kind of like just it's too hard for her not to hurt them little tinky bells. You know, those little girls are tiny, dude.
And we saw her. I remember. I think it was me, you, and Bleeker, Biggie. The one time we watched her do the Yoko Banzai drop she does, and she didn't hit her feet first. She landed she landed butt first.
Yeah.
I think that was Alexa Bliss, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she hurt her, man. It was brutal.
She's a bit of a maniac.
God, I love Nia, but come on, Nia.
Pop, how can you love her? God dang it.
Yeah.
I've never seen a match where I liked her in it.
She also is really bad on the microphone. Like, it's not like she's a great storyteller and like good on the mic. Like, she's bad on the mic and she's bad in the ring. I remember her match against Charlotte Flair where like they were kind of shooting a little bit, but they it was so bad.
I remember the first time I saw her get pushed, and I didn't really know who she was, and they pushed her to like a world title shot. And I was like, who the hell's cousin is this? And then I found out The Rock is the answer to that. And it's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
It does make some sense.
Well, yeah, if she was the Undertaker's cousin, she'd be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Yeah, poor Taker. These days, man, he gets hammered by listeners on the podcast, man. There's like every question's like, why do you bring your wife to work every day? You know, like it's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Well,
Papa Willie, I haven't gotten to see you since I saw that Stephanie is getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, but that the Undertaker got to tell her, all right, I'm good with all of it. I get it. She's been around long enough. I'm fine with her being in the Hall of Fame, but that was cringy as hell.
Yeah, no, the spot was cringe. Like that was seeing the Undertaker be candid and warm and invite. I don't ever like seeing that. And
Yeah, no.
Biggie called it out on last week's show, but I agreed with it. Like Stephanie McMahon would never just sit in the front row of a PL. Like she had to have known something was coming. Like
Yes. Yes, she knew. Come on. It's so lame. All these like real moments they're trying to make. And also, when have they ever, and I'm sure you guys talked about this, so I'm sorry for hammering on this, but when have they ever announced it that early? In September? They never talk about the holiday. Dude, usually it's like the week of we're still getting names.
Yeah.
I seem to remember them slowly building to it throughout the last like half of the year.
I don't
could be
remember
wrong.
them doing it in November or in September.
No,
I mean,
it feels like we just did the Hall of Fame like 3 months ago or something, right?
well, that brings up an interesting point. Do you guys think they'll move the Hall of Fame after this year because of Saudi Arabia, or are they going to fly those old timers out there?
Well, I think this year they're going to be in Vegas, and it's the following year.
This year. Yeah, 2026. But in 2027, they'll be in Saudi Arabia. And I kind of figure they might move it to like the Rumble or something.
Or they could tape it.
Or you could tape it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good question. Like they'll have some logistics to figure out on that for sure.
You know, Bleeker, I can tell you're just trolling me at this point. It was totally believable. She was completely unaware. We all watched it. Did you see her acting? It was great.
Yeah, when they have like a spot where they need like a good wrestling actor, they always go to Taker, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome. You know, I was thinking about that the other day. What is Taker's last match? Is it that AJ Styles freaking schmutt they put on, or was there a match after that?
I thought there was a Goldberg match.
Okay.
No, that was before. That was before.
That was before. Okay.
Yeah, the AJ Styles match was his last one. The theatrical.
That was so great. It's the best meme.
What a way to go out, that match, you know?
That meme where AJ's standing and he's behind him. I love that meme. But yeah, so this week, let's talk about I want to know, do you guys think like the crowd has essentially turned Dominic Mysterio babyface? So it gives you like an interesting thing to do with him. Because nobody's booing him. Like Rusev was beating the hell out of him and people were booing Rusev. And when Dom hit the leapfrog on him, the splash, like the roof came off the place. So the fans love him being a dirty heel. He's definitely got that Eddie Guerrero mystique about him now. And I wonder if you could use him and this Rusev being a bully to him to not only flip him babyface, but to get some excitement behind Damian Priest again.
Where would Priest factor into that?
Well, it sucks because Priest is on SmackDown. Sorry, Biggie. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, what do you think, D? Because I want to feed off what D's got. Let's see what he's got first, if that's okay.
I'm still curious about what you meant about Priest. Like, Priest is on SmackDown, but like, how the Mysterio?
So what I would do is the crowd loves Dom, right? But his character is that of a chicken shit heel, and he also looks like a gigantic wet noodle. So it's believable that Rusev would absolutely savage him and bully him the way he's been doing. But he's been harassing him. He's been following him. I would do a spot where Dom is running from him and runs into Damian Priest. And Priest is like, oh, shit, Dom, same old stuff, getting yourself in trouble. And then Rusev comes up and says, stay out of this. And Damian Priest said, okay, first of all, I wasn't in it. But if you're pointing your finger at me, like, I can do something about it. And he ends up getting involved on the behalf of Dominic, and you put those guys back together because Damian Priest is a baby face. Dominic Mysterio is a baby face by crowd adulation.
Mysterio being a baby face Dominic does not surprise me at all. When he was getting booed the way he was, when he couldn't even talk, I knew he was over, because that's not like, oh, hey, I wish you weren't out there right now. That he was able to draw the reaction. Like, so it was coming. I knew that was happening. I do not believe in Damian Priest whatsoever.
I don't either, but he's there. So I feel like that would be a way to get a rub on him.
He is there. There are a lot of people that are there. But you could make, if he protected Dom, the crowd would be into it. The crowd would be into the Dom storyline. Who is there in his corner, I think, would almost be irrelevant. Damian Priest should never be allowed near a microphone. Ever.
It's really bad.
It is so bad. And for the look that he has and his talent in the ring, it doesn't match the mic skills. And because he's got the look, he's a bigger guy, he's good looking, he's able to go out there and put on a good match. Like, all those things work in his favor. Once you put the microphone in his hand, it's so bad.
I get that, but I just keep seeing in my head that I think there would be something there because he has the history with Dom. Like, everybody knew that was his like little buddy, and he protected him when they were heels. But you could flip that around to baby faces, and if Dom was if you provided an introduction to the situation, to the storyline, and then you planted some seeds along the way where he's like, you could tell he still kind of has a shine for the little kid, the little pain in his ass. And if he came out at some point to Rusev, like, if you're in my way, I'll put you down before I put him down. And Rusev is doing something to Dom, being mean to him, getting that heat, right? And Damian said, listen, I know he's a little weasel, but he's my weasel. And then he sticks up for him. The crowd would pop. He would get big. He would get big pop.
It might pop, but I think he would be in the same spot after it as he was before it. When that storyline is over. At least you
get some money out of him.
Yeah, no, but like I said, dude, it could be anyone in this corner. Like, it does.
If Dom's gonna, but then who else? You gotta share Dom's spotlight at this point, because he's not believable to win all these matches on his own. You gotta have somebody protecting him, because otherwise he doesn't make sense. They got away with it on Monday night with that roll up, but it's some, in the backwards leg kick to the nuts. Like, he's doing the Eddie thing, but he's not as physically impressive as Eddie.
And that's a good thing, because Eddie was on performance PEDs. So
that's a good thing. No, I hear you. Go ahead, dude.
No, I don't disagree. I just don't think it will be that substantial for Damian Priest at the end of the day. Like, when that storyline is done, he's back to being a former world heavyweight champion that will never have that belt again.
Oh yeah, he's dead, man. On his own, he's deader than Kelsey's nuts.
I think what Becker's saying is interesting, and the fact that we all can agree that Dominic has some kind of way of getting other people over, maybe, and that Damian probably needs it more than anybody else. So I see what you're trying to do there, Becker, and I do think he can get anybody over. I would say use that the Demon, the Finn Balor angle, and have them wrestle or something. But it would be cool to see Damian as kind of like a HBK Diesel kind of mashup or something, and keep him quiet and dumb, muscle.
Yeah,
that wouldn't be too bad.
Does anybody remember the name of that tag team, Diesel and Shawn Michaels? It's really bad.
Something dudes, I don't know.
Yep, exactly right, Biggie. Two dudes with tubes.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's awful.
Two dudes with tubes. What a terrible name.
And one more thing on him. Like I said one more thing real quick, Bob. I said that I didn't think he's a top 5 performer, but Monday night was one of his first times that he didn't have outside interference. So I think they're kind of whittling it down to where he's a normal competitor, which don't make sense, but whatever, dude,
Yeah, they're really playing up the Eddie Guerrero cheat to win stuff. He tried to do the whole, he laid down and threw the belt at Rusev, but the ref saw it. And then to finish, he was stuck in the corner with the ref, and the ref couldn't see past him, and he did the backwards leg kick, the donkey kick to Rusev's nuts, and then rolled him up for a pin. Hey to K-pop. Oh, okay. Go for it.
People need to come to terms with hearing The Undertaker as a real person and not a character. People are used hearing 30 years of Taker's character. Damian is getting too much hate in here, just saying.
Well, he's not good. I mean, on his own, he has not gotten over. I don't think people care about him. I'm sitting here trying to remember who he's in a angle with right now. It's somebody.
The last time I enjoyed his work was when he was bouncing off back and forth with R-Truth. That was fun.
Yeah.
But that was R-Truth carrying that storyline. Yeah, I don't know.
God, who can anybody remember who is he feuding with?
Oh, was he in a promo with Jacob and Rollins or something, or am I crazy? I don't know.
No.
I always get confused between the guy that looks like Taker and the big Ireland guy. I don't know which one we're talking about.
Aleister Black.
Oh,
okay.
Hey, speaking of Aleister Black, that made me think of Andrade going back to AEW.
Yeah, a lot of reports today saying that he was fired over wellness policy violations, and that's why WWE did not put a non-compete 90 days on him, because they didn't want to pay him for 90 days. They just wanted him to be done. So that he started in WWE, went to AEW, went back to WWE, fired by WWE, back to AEW.
Yikes!
Yeah, and it, like, a lot of people wanted him to go to AAA, but that's owned by TKO, and TNA is kind of out of the picture.
Go.
Yeah, TNA is out of the picture because they're close ties with WWE right now. If you're going to be on TV in the U.S., like he went to the only spot he could.
Will WWE end up buying one of the Japan territories? They have to. It's got to be the next step.
They could, but I mean, recent reports, stating that TKO is negative $3 billion right now. Like,
but none of those companies like that never are in the black. They operate at a loss by design.
No, they're negative $3 billion. Like they're worth. They have if they had to dump all their money out, it would be negative $3 billion.
Yeah, but Spotify's never turned a profit, and they've got a pretty big market cap. And Amazon went 10 years in the red.
They did, but I mean, TKO is two very established brands. It's not like an upstart like the WWE and UFC, who are both doing very well independently of each other. Now that they're combined, they are not okay on money right now. That's why they moved up the ESPN Plus pay-per-view thing. That's why they are doing ads in the middle of the PLEs. They're not doing okay right now. It's
interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit. I don't think it's gonna fold or anything, but $3 billion is a lot, bro.
Dude, the thing I was thinking is, okay, they do the ads in between the pay-per-views or whatever, but why don't they do the ads on other people's show? Like, we're watching the freaking product right now. There's no point in telling us to watch more of it. We're watching it right now.
Well, the ads are for like Skittles and shit like that. They're not advertising.
No, I get Biggie's point though. They make ads for their own shit though too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I know they do other stuff, but they talk about like upcoming shows and the same show they're showing. It's like, why do you keep reminding me?
Well, that's using their own airtime to sell their future product. I get that. But I don't know, man. I've been, when you went to the WrestlePalooza pay-per-view and you saw like they had 9 different logos in the middle of the ring, like that is starting to be a little desperate. And we'll have to see what happens, man. Maybe some of the Saudi money can bail them out, but they're definitely hurting right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if any of those oil tycoons have the money to bail them out, though.
They do. They've got it.
Andrade thinks he is king shit. That's all I am saying about that damn fool.
Of course, Pop's mad at the guy that went back to AEW.
Yeah, if he was still in WWE, we'd be hating on him too much.
Yeah, you guys need to be nicer to that Andrade.
I'll tell you that the Saudis just bought EA Sports for $55 billion.
The video game, yeah.
Man, they have so much money.
Yeah, and they were the first company. The Saudi Arabia was the first entity that was known to like be interested in buying WWE before the UFC stepped in.
I think they'll still end up owning it, and I think at some point you're right, D, in that TKO is just going to have a fire sale, selling off all the pieces here of what they've assembled, because that's the whole point of this, right? You built it up so you can flip it. Like I don't think they're a long term. I don't think they want to be into WWE 10 years from now.
Yeah,
I think the whole point was to sell it from the beginning.
Interesting.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Buy it and flip it. Build it up. Fire some people. Make things different. Sell every piece of advertising you can out of it. Yeah. What we got shows coming up this weekend? Do we have anything? It feels like there's wrestling every weekend.
There's no PLE.
Is there a Mexico show?
Couldn't tell you.
No, I don't think so. Pop shook his head. NXT TNA, when is that, Pop? When's that invasion thing pay off? I was kind of into that. It's good to see Frankie Kazarian on television. I was always a fan of his.
Just sell it back to Triple H and Stephanie and I'll be happy.
I don't know if they have the money to buy it. Like that'd be a tough. They would have to have a lot of investors behind them, and then they wouldn't really own it.
Well, the gimmick would be having Vince buying it back for less than what he paid for it, but Pop don't understand that because you don't understand long-term booking.
Okay, next Tuesday is NXT versus TNA, and it's going to be on the regular show. It's going to be a special NXT show. Let's see. We'll have matches resulted from. So we got Ricky Saints, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, and Miles Bourne versus Team TNA, Mike Santana, Frankie Kazarian, Moose, and Leon Slater. So it's a 4-on-4 Survivor Series tag match. Team NXT for the women, JC Jane, Jada Parker, Sol Ruka, and Lola Vice versus Team TNA, Kalani Jordan, Jessie McKay, Cassie Lee, and Mara Sadie? I don't know. The Hardys versus Dark Slate, Dion Lennox, and Osiris Griffin, and Ethan Page versus Mustafa Ali. It's not a bad card for a Tuesday night. I can't believe the Hardys are still doing it. They look rough the last time I saw them. I don't know if they've gotten better, but
I saw them in AEW last time they were in Minnesota, and they did not look good.
No, it looked like they were trying to kill them in AEW. They were doing some insane spots like that. They are way past the age of being able to do.
Well, and Jeff looked really bad. Like, not like Victory Road when he was with TNA the first time, but against Sting. But yeah, he didn't look himself.
Man, Sting looks so disappointed in him.
Oh, dude, that was a tough night, dude. Like that, watching Bischoff have to walk down there and tell them both that there was a different finish. And for those that don't know, if you're watching, you probably know, but if you don't, Jeff Hardy had a title match against Sting in TNA about, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 years ago. And Jeff Hardy went out there high as a kite. And they called an audible to end the match right away. And Sting had to manhandle him, put him in his finisher, and then hold him down literally for the pinfall because he wanted to kick out. And yeah, the main event of the TNA pay-per-view was over in from the bell to the finish, it was under a minute.
Yeah, dude, I remember. I watched that live, I think.
I didn't see it live, but I definitely was tuned into the fallout afterwards, and it was rough.
Yeah, poor Jeff.
Vince will be DOA before TKO tries to sell.
I knew I poked him a little bit there.
You did.
A little bit, didn't
Well, guys, does anybody have anything else for this week? Because I didn't have a lot of subjects ready. I kind of came from work to home, ate my dinner, and came in here.
Let's get justice for One Man Gang. I believe the man's still alive. He's done enough for wrestling. I would like to see One Man Gang as my nomination for Hall of Fame this year. So I hope One Man Gang. I hope he's still alive. If he's dead, I'm sorry, but I didn't know that. But
he's still alive. He's still alive. Yep. Old Crusher Broomfield.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's still kicking.
I don't have anything left to talk about, but I can show you what I bought this week.
What'd you buy this week, D?
It is not wrestling related. So, hey, I lied. This I bought about 2 months ago, but I just opened it this week. It's a McFarland Page Punchers Superboy figure. And I didn't know it because I didn't open the box right away. I got the Platinum Edition, which is really cool. It's like the more rare version of it.
So they upgraded you?
Yeah, it was. They gave me the limited edition version when I bought it, and I didn't know it because I just left it in the box for a while. And it comes with a little cool comic book on the back.
Nice.
You see, he's wearing this is this is the new 52 version of the character, the paint job they gave him. But that's what the normal figure would have looked like, and that's what I was hoping for because my buddy had bought the leather jacket. It didn't come with a leather jacket, which is a huge part of his costume. It just came without the jacket, and my buddy found a jacket for him online, and so I had to go and get the actual normal figure.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what I thought I was getting. So I could, I wasn't gonna put the jacket on this fucking version because he didn't wear the jacket. So
no, it would have made less sense.
Yeah. So now he's.
By upgrading you, they actually got you to buy more of their stuff.
Yes, but it worked out good because you kind of don't want to open the figure, but I really had to in order to put the jacket on him, and it worked out good. He looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I always liked that version of Superboy. Reminds me of when I started reading comics.
And it was weird because like that version of Superboy, like he always had the leather jacket. The jacket only came off if it was destroyed in battle. It wasn't that sometimes he would fight without it. Like it made no sense to sell the figure without the jacket. But yeah, man, $4 on. Start
Go ahead, Pat.
What did One Man Gang ever do to get the Hall of Fame?
Come on, man. So for all of his gimmicks, you don't think like his entire career would have been worth being in?
He's a multiple-time champion, pretty sure. He's tag team, ain't he? He's probably had, I don't know.
Well, Akeem.
Yes.
Was a tag champ, wasn't he?
I'd say him and Big Boss Man.
I'm looking him up.
Yeah, let's see, Pop. Thanks for saying that.
In One Man Gang's defense, I would always look at who else is already in the Hall of Fame, and if he's better than some of them, he should be in there. Pete Rose is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
UWF heavyweight champion for 6 months. George Gray. 3 years as Akeem the African Dream. A gimmick that would probably get you murdered nowadays. Or at least canceled. Wrestled from 1977 to 2009. Oh, I forgot he was in World Class. Mid-South. World Wrestling Federation from 87 to 90, but the first year was his one-man gang.
Who do you think will be the big name in the Hall of Fame this year? And don't say Stephanie. That was the first announcement, not the big one.
Undertaker's first wife that he had her name on his throat.
Sarah.
Yeah.
He didn't have no damn belts besides the UWF. I thought he was tagged.
I'm looking right now. Participated in the first ever Survivor Series. I came in the Twin Towers.
And that Kroger's chicken was dry as fuck. Melody kept saying, "Oh, it's so good." Took a big bite of it. I could barely swallow it.
Yeah, if it's fried chicken, it's going to be, it depends on how fresh it is.
No, I don't think he held any WWE.
Oh. Either way, I thought maybe ECW or WCW, but he's a legend, dude.
Oh, he was U.S. champ in WCW.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I don't know. There's people with less of a resume that are in the Hall of Fame. Michelle McCool. Have you heard of her, Pop?
Drew Carey? Never heard of her, and me neither.
Well, anyway, guys, unless Pop, you got a topic for us, I think we might just call it an early night. There's not a lot going on this week. I'm glad you guys did the show last week when I was off doing stuff, getting ready for my wife's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy belated birthday to Jill.
Yes, happy birthday, Jill. Hope you had a good one.
She did. She had a nice time.
Oh,
Got to see family.
Thank you, Pop. Friday night, I'll be with Comic Collector Alan on his show, Friday Night Hangout, and then there'll be Comic Collector Club after. And I just did a Biggie Shack and TM Nerdy Commandments today. Got an AOK yesterday from Joffrey, so I got a lot of stuff popping on my channel. Come check me out.
If you're not supporting the Biggie Shack Network, you should be.
Support it. That's all I had was support it. The network. Get behind it.
Yeah. My kid's got his toy, a voice enhancer, so I'm going to go on mute. See
yeah, happy birthday, Alex.
Thanks,
oh,
Steve. Hey, Uncle Steve said happy birthday. Little Shaq's birthday, man. He got
spoiled, dude. Little Shaq.
Oh, yeah. He's still
to celebrate Little Shaq's birthday. People should go out and watch all of Biggie's content this week. Help him support the birthday of his son. Give super chats, whatever you can do. I know Biggie will have the club tomorrow night. Bleeker's Church on Sunday. We'll all be there, I'm sure. And yeah, that's about it for me. I'll be here next Thursday. Papa Wheelie. Ladies and gentlemen. His computer's not doing what he wants.
Welcome to the Papa Willie Network.
Akeem should go in not one man gang and Michelle is a Hall of Famer, so kiss my ass.